What's going on, guys? It's me, Severin7. Good to see you as always. We're back for day 2 of Bloomburrow spoilers. Today's July 10th, and we got a couple of interesting new cards to take a look at. So let's go ahead and get on into it. All right, July 10th. More Bloomburrow spoilers. Just a couple of rares today and some uncommons, but there's some interesting ones here, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we got Valley Rally, 2 and a red for an instant gift of food, so we can give our opponent a food as an additional cost. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn if the gift was promised. Target creature you control gains first strike till end of turn. So a nice little uncommon combat trick that we can use to give something first strike and punish our opponent for bad blockers. Nothing crazy, but definitely an interesting version of this effect. We've got Consumed by Greed, 1 black for an instant gift a card. So we let the opponent draw a card as the gift. Target opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. If the gift was promised, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. This is not bad for an instant. In any kind of mono black deck, or even just like a Golgari or Rakdos mid-range list, this could actually be pretty useful. At the cost of letting our opponent draw a card, we get to get our best creature from our graveyard back to the back to our hand, and even if we don't promise the gift, they're still having to sacrifice their best and biggest creature. So that's not bad for 3 mana at all. When you think about something like Shieldred's Edict being 2 mana, but they get to choose whether they sacrifice their best creature or not. This one, for 1 extra mana, gives them no option. They have to sacrifice their biggest creature, and being able to have that alternate mode to get a key creature back from your graveyard is pretty nice. Moving on to the first of the 2 rares, we have Manifold Mouse, which is a 2 mana, 1 and a red mouse soldier, 1/2 with Offspring 2. So just a reminder, Offspring is an additional cost, and we get a 1/1 copy of the creature if we pay it. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target mouse you control gains your choice of Double Strike or Trample until end of turn. Now this is pretty useful, especially with yesterday they revealed a 3 mana mouse, this guy right here, Seaglaive Mentor, 3/2 with Vigilance and Haste. So being able to give this Double Strike the turn because you play this the turn after our little guy up here. So we can, if there's something in the way to block him, we can give him Double Strike to make sure that he can get through, or we can give him Trample if they have something smaller, depending on the situation. Being able to get 2 copies of this for the Offspring seems a little expensive for the ability, but it's nice that you could potentially give 2 big things Trample later on, and it'll definitely be good in some kind of mouse strategy, I imagine. So we'll have to see if Manifold Mouse makes it into any decks moving forward. This one I'm actually pretty excited about. Zoraline Cosmos Caller. We have a 1 black and white legendary bat cleric, 3/3 with flying and vigilance. These are very good stats for a flying creature. The fact that it has vigilance is also incredibly nice. And whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. This is super awesome. There's a lot of interesting and nice little bat synergies. This is just a super annoying addition to Deep Cavern Bat, which is already super prevalent and everybody hates it. So now you can snatch a card out of their hand and then gain even more life when you attack with the bat. And then whenever it enters or attacks, you can pay a black and a white and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So they get rid of your Deep Cavern Bat. Next turn when you attack with this, you just pay the 2 mana and 2 life again and get the bat back, and then you gain 1 of the life back when you attack with Zoraline. So I think this card is really good. I think if there is going to be a popular bat typal deck, that this card is definitely going to be a powerhouse in that deck, and I'm excited to brew around this. I was mentioning yesterday in my video that I'm excited to try something with the bat cavern from Ixalan that makes 3 bats whenever you play a cave. So I'm interested to see if we can make some kind of crazy bat typal deck with that and the bats from this set. So next on the list, we've got Mabel's Metal. Just a simple 2 mana instant for 1 and a white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and up to 1 other target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Not bad for 2 mana. It's 3 power and 3 toughness worth of power spread across 2 creatures, and it can really hurt the opponent for poor block choices. So don't know if it'll see standard play, but it's good enough to see play depending on how popular the Valiant mechanic mechanic is in this set, so we'll have to see. We've got Quake Tusk Boar, 5 mana, 5/5 reach, trample, haste. It's not bad. It's an uncommon. It's nothing, you know, insane, but I mean, those are a lot of good keywords for 5 mana, so definitely going to be a limited bomb. We've got Sugarcoat, which I think this is adorable. Like, look, they turn the bunny into a little gingerbread cookie. Flash, enchant creature or food. Oh, sorry, it's a 3 mana, 2 and a blue with flash. Enchant creature or food. Enchanted permanent is a colorless food artifact with sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life and loses all other types and abilities. I don't know why you would enchant a food with this. I guess maybe with the wolf they revealed yesterday, you could technically enchant one of their creatures, and then if they kill the wolf, but I mean, you can enchant creatures anyway. So this seems like a little bit of a weird text choice here, since it turns whatever the permanent is into a food. Not quite sure why they're doing that. And lastly, we've got Brambleguard Captain, 4 mana, 2/3 mouse soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is Brambleguard Captain's power. So on its own, it's not very good, but with a couple of lords in the deck and some of the cards in the mouse tribe that give bonuses and stuff like that, it could potentially be pretty useful. I don't think it'll see constructive play, but I like the idea, and I'm just adoring all this new artwork. I love the feel and art and premise of this set, and I really think the last 2 sets they've been hitting it out of the park with going a very different direction than they usually do and making it fun and exciting and making the artwork really on point for what it is. So that does it for the spoilers for today. I am doing this relatively early in the day, so it's possible there may be some more spoilers. If anything else comes out today, I will include that in my update tomorrow. So as always, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more like this and you want to see standard decks brewed with all these fun new cards when Bloomburrow releases, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Every subscription and like helps immensely, and I appreciate all of you. And if you missed my debut video going over the spoilers from yesterday's debut reveal, make sure you hit this video right there. Catch you in the next one.